crafters, this is Karen from stampyourway.blogspot.com and your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today I'm going to show you how to create this gorgeous Halloween banner using the new kits in the current holiday Stampin' Up! Catalog that you can purchase and make it like mine, or stamp it your way and make it your own. So this is the new 2013 holiday catalog, and inside on page 31 you will see that there is a Build a Banner Simply Created kit, and right now I'm going to show you what comes in that kit. So this is the kit, and it comes in a box, and inside you'll receive some jute twine for hanging up your banner, and the jute twine measures 9 feet, and you also get a Stampin' Spritzer. Get 18 of these canvas banners, and as you can see, I mean, these are very well made. This is not just some flimsy paper, this is fabric. Nice canvas banner pieces. Get 18 of those, and then you get a complete set of the letter stencils and your border stencils. Okay. This is the Simply Created Halloween Banner Accessory Kit, and right now I'm going to show you everything that comes in this kit. And just for quick reference, in the new 2013 Holiday Catalog, you will find this on page 31, and the Halloween Simply Created Accessory Kit. Okay, so what do you get inside the kit? You get 4 strips of patterned, designer patterned paper, and they are pre-scored. You can see here they're pre-scored all the way down for making rosettes. You get 2 of each color. So you get 2 with the summer starfruit background and 2 with the gray background. And then you get 4 of the pre-printed die-cut circles, 2 in each color. This one has little skulls on it. This one's just like a little fleur-de-lis flower pattern. And then you also get 3 glittered die cuts, a skull, a spider web with the spider coming down, and your bat. Okay. Then you will also receive 2 18 inches of the basic black taffeta ribbon, and 2 of the 18-inch pieces of the black with basic gray striped satin ribbon. And that's the same thing with these, is the black with the basic gray. Couldn't think of the name a minute ago. Okay, and then you also receive basically 10 different designer buttons. You get 10 of the black vintage faceted designer buttons, 5 of those, and 5 of the summer starfruit buttons. And then you get, also forgot about this ribbon, this one is a 36-inch piece of pumpkin pie, and this is seam binding ribbon. To make the rosettes for your Simply Created banner, your Halloween banner, you're going to take one of these paper strips, and as mentioned, they are pre-scored. On this side you can see all the lines. And so you just start like an accordion fold, one direction, and fold back the other direction, then go basically like forward, backwards, forwards, backwards. And you're going to keep going all the way down the strip until you get the entire thing folded. This one has already been done. As you can see, I've got it all folded. And you're basically going to, as you can see, along you have your up and down, your mountains and your valleys, So you want to match that up. So right here we're going down into a valley and coming back up to a mountain. And so this side, I want to tuck it in so that my pattern of my mountain, valley will continue and not be broken. So, and then you want to use a piece of sticky strip, because that's really, and I already adhered it here. Just peel that off, and then, as mentioned, just put those 2 together So there's my press. So there's my repeated pattern. Okay, so then you're going to put it down, and I like to do it from the, put the pattern side down, and then you squeeze them all together nice and tight, and hold that. And I also punched out, because this makes it very helpful. You can just put a blob of glue on your silicone mat and then stick your rosette into it. But what makes it a little bit easier is if you just take your 1-inch circle punch a little circle. And this one I just did basic black. It doesn't really matter because it's gonna. Great way to use up your scraps because this is going to be on the back side. Nobody's going to see it, and it's going to be adhered to your project. Granted, if you were making a rosette that you wanted to hang, then you might want to use something that would be, you know, pretty on the back side. But in this case, it doesn't matter. So you want to hold your rosette together nice and tight, and then take your hot glue gun. And I highly recommend low temp hot glue gun. Ladies out there who, and gentlemen who have ever used a high temp glue gun for your crafting projects found out the hard way that it's a little bit safer to use the low temp, less chance of burns. And then you just take your circle, place it on your blob of glue. And because this is cardstock and it is low temp, I can touch and press, and it's not so hot that I feel the warmth, but it's not so hot that it's, you know, I don't have to worry about burning myself. And you just let that dry. And then you flip it over, and there's your rosette. And now it's ready for the front to be decorated. Okay, now for this step, I'm going to show you how to ink up your canvas banner pieces. Now for this one, I'm going to use the zigzag pattern. But first, I want to get, I think the easiest way to do this, so that your project isn't shifting around while you're trying to ink through the stencils, is to make sure that your project is mounted down securely. And to do that, I'm going to use just some good old-fashioned blue painter's tape, and I'm going to stick it to the back side of my canvas. Now, you know what, this is something I want to point out also. You can tell which side is your front and your back by the grommets. Obviously, this is the front of the grommet. This is the side that you want to be showing on your banner. You don't want to be displaying the back side of the grommet. So this is the back side of the canvas, and I'm going to just stick a couple pieces of this blue painter's tape on the back. Stick that down. Oops, doesn't stick super well, but it works good once you get it down. So I'm going to line it up with my mat here so I can see that I've got it nice and straight with these side lines. And then I'm going to take my template. In this case, I'm going to use the zigzag. And I'm going to line it up right where I think I would like it. Let's see. And this I want to get straight too. So I'm going to line up my banner piece also with the lines on my mat. And I get that right where I want it. I think I'd like to come down just a little bit. Yeah, that's better. And then we'll shift it. So that it's nice and straight. Okay, once I get it where I want it, then I'm going to take some more blue painter's tape, and I'm going to tape down my stencil. So it's going to stay right where I want it now, both banner and stencil. And then I'm going to just start inking it up. Now your kit does come with the spritzers, but I'm just going to show you another way that you can ink up your banners. I don't know why I'm having trouble getting this open. Usually it's quite easy. But I'm going to use one of these little finger daubers, and I'm just going to ink up on my pad. And in this case, I'm using the basic gray color. And I'm just going to start inking up. And you can do this as light or as dark. as you wish. In other words, stamp it your way. You want it light, do it lighter. You want it darker, do it darker. In my case, I think I'd want a little bit more. I like bold and bright, so I'm going to add a little more color. And I like to, since these zigzags wiggle a little bit, these stencils, right where I'm stenciling, I like to hold them still on either side. And I find that helps because then you're going to get a good design on your canvas. So I'm almost finished now, inking up my canvas. And you know, to me, these patterns, this pattern is a zigzag pattern, but the other alternate name that is very common today is the chevron pattern. So whether you want to call it chevron, zigzag, hey, that's your call. I've even seen some embellishment trim in fabric stores and they call that rickrack. And it's basically the same kind of zigzag pattern. So there, okay, so if this, once you get it all inked up, then obviously you can take off your tape. I suggest baby wipes are great to wipe down your surface and your, if you have a mat, and your stencil. And when you're all, when you take it off, see, there's your finished ink, chevron or zigzag patterned banner.